One.
Here we go.
This is K-Pop Korner. Welcome one and all. It is that time of the week. It is K-Pop Korner. Welcome to Europe's one and only show dedicated to the world of Korean music. But this week, it's not about K-pop. It is whoop, 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 a J-pop takeover. Yes, we have a few of these from time to time because we can't ignore the world of Japanese pop. It's so popular and everybody really does seem to love it. Earlier this year, I went to Hyper Japan and I had the chance to meet a fantastic duo called YANAKIKU. It's not the first time we've had them on the show, but it is the first time that I've met them face to face, and they were delightful. Yana and Kiku are so amazing, full of energy, very charming, great singers and dancers, amazing all-round performers. And now I can bring you a very in-depth radio interview with them, all in English. Yes, they learned English scripts while they were emceeing on stage at Hyper Japan, and what they've done this time is they've been practicing and practicing and practicing just for you lucky listeners, and lucky me as well, as I got the chance to sit down with them and have a good chat, and they were very impressive indeed. What we're going to do before we jump into that interview is play you 4 songs that we've played you on previous shows in the past. The first one is a special remix version of Upside Down. Then you'll hear Fujiyama Disco, followed by Paku Paku Kingyo, and finally Orihime. These are highly addictive songs. I know they're very popular with listeners. We get such great feedback whenever we play them, especially Fujiyama Yama Yama Fujiyama Disco, where people get to do a triangle above their heads as the girls sing about Mount Fuji. So you sit back. I'm your host, Adam Riley. I'm going to be with you for the next 60 minutes, and rather than bringing you the best in the world of Korean music, this week K-Pop Korner has been taken over by the world of J-pop. Yes, this is Japanese pop. It's still highly infectious, possibly even a little bit more twee than K-pop. Have fun dancing around the room to these songs, and I'll be back before you know it to introduce the interview.
Hi, I'm Yana. And I'm Kiku. And we are YANAKIKU. Thank you, Adam. Mwah! Everybody people 怖いが Sunrise 富士山ですこ Whatever Good morning 富士山ですこ浮世気たず富士山ですこあカフェに咲くサプチディスコ富士山山山富士山ディスコ富士山山山富士山日本富士山山山富士山ディスコやれんそれんやUp in the sky, fireworks and balloon park. Got the good dancing, I know she like it so let's go. 日本の松原 Lovely lovely girl singing. Come back and visit anytime. Stop the dish, everyone turn around. Stomp your feet and shake up the ground. Clap your body, let me hear the sound. Everybody people 怖いが Sunrise 富士山ですこ Whatever Good morning 富士山ですこ浮世気たず富士山ですこあカフェに太陽富士ディスコ富士山山山富士山ディスコ富士山山山富士山日本富士山山山富士山ディスコやれんそれんファンいやそれゆさ踊れ金魚歌え金魚近づいて手のなる方へ泳げ金魚回れ金魚見せてひらひら舞う君をぼーっとしてたらやられちゃうかも優柔不断逃げ切れるかな知らないとこで私たちが近づいてるんだから浮いて浮いて浮いて沈んで浮いて浮いて落ちて落ちて落ちてすくって落ちて落ちて踊れ金魚歌え金魚近づいて手のなる方へ泳げ金魚回れ金魚見せてひらひら舞う君をパクパクパクパクパクパク金魚パクパクパクパクパクパク金魚パクパクパクパクパクパク金魚金魚金魚じっとしてたらやられちゃうかも花一問目あなたが欲しい気づかないとこで私たちに狙われてるんだから浮いて浮いて浮いて沈んで浮いて浮いて落ちて落ちて落ちてすくって落ちて落ちて踊れ金魚歌え金魚近づいて手のなる方へ泳げ金魚回れ金魚見せ
Okay, that was Orihime. Then before that, you heard Upside Down, a special remix version of it. Fujiyama Disco. Fujiyama Disco. Were you dancing around the room? Were you doing the triangle whenever they said Fujiyama Disco? If not, why not? And then it was Paku Paku Kingyo, which is all about some goldfish-style game over in Japan. Anyway, so there'll be more about that later in the interview, which I'm about to introduce now. So, yes, I had a sit down with Yana and Kiku of YANAKIKU at Hyper Japan, where they truly impressed me with their English skills, and they charmed the pants off me. Okay, enjoy the interview, give them a warm welcome to K-Pop Korner, and I'll be back after the interview. YANAKIKU, it's great to finally see you face to face, and welcome back to the UK. So what made you come back to Hyper Japan this year?
This year was our second time to perform at Hyper Japan, so we wanted to come back and entertain everyone even more. Plus, it's an event that introduces Japan. Of course, we want to come back.
Hyper Japan was amazing last year. Everyone was having fun. We were happy that so many people were interested in Japan, so we came back for more.
Oh, you've had a very busy year indeed. Lots of new songs and lots of touring. Can you please tell us about where you've toured and what was it like in each different country?
This year, we went to South Korea, China, and San Francisco. Wherever we go, we MC in the language of that country. It's not easy, but when the audience understands, it's all worth it. And even when we sing in Japanese, everybody has fun.
Also, I think everyone likes our kimokos. Yeah, the MCing is the hardest part, but everyone is so warm and nice, so we gave it 120% every time.
Oh, your musical style is very different from anything in Korea, so I have to wonder, what was the reaction like in Korea? Do you think you made any new fans out there as well?
Our songs and costumes are all based on Japanese culture. We hope more people learn about Japanese things, from the culture to places to visit, and of course, us. And our dance moves are easy to learn. Anybody can dance along.
We are always thinking about including the audience when we make songs. So it's great to see everyone waving and dancing with us.
You told us previously that last year was the first time you travelled outside of Japan. How scared were you? And do you feel much more confident now? I'm sure you do.
The first time we performed overseas was at Hyper Japan last year. So of course, we were super nervous, but everyone was so welcoming, we definitely feel more confident.
Oh my god! We were nervous, but I think that we came back stronger and better.
The videos you've done are very interesting. Can you please talk a little bit about each of the different videos though, from Upside Down to Fujiyama Disco and finally Paku Paku Kingyo?
For Upside Down, we thought it would be fun to have a disco scene in an old-looking town in Japan. I love its mismatched feel.
We shot it at the famous tourist spot, Edo Wonderland. We had traditional town girls, samurai, and modern costume players all on the same set. Even Hatsune Miku. It's very 何事じゃ? You know, very what's going on-ish.
Fujiyama Disco is our first all-computer graphics video. It was made by a famous producer, Mr. Yoshimaru Shin. It's a pop video you can't get enough of. Check out our long hair too.
Oh, and our Fujiyama costumes too.
At Japanese festivals, there's goldfish scooping shops lined up called Kingyo Sukui. For Paku Paku Kingyo's video, we look like we're in a goldfish bowl. Looks cool and mysterious.
Yeah, we are mini Yanakiku goldfish. I know you want to take us home.
Will there also be a video for Orihime?
We both love Orihime, so we hope to make a video for that too.
So what songs were on your playlist for Hyper Japan this year?
We did High Beam, Paku Paku Kingyo, Ninja Iroha, Orihime, Fujiyama Disco, and Hello World.
Can you tell us a little bit more about songs like Ninja Iroha and Hello World?
Ninja Iroha is, of course, about ninjas. I'm sure everybody loves ninjas, so it's a song we hope everyone looks forward to.
Yes, we turn into sexy ninja 1 and cute ninja 2 and run around the stage. Watch out! We are gonna steal your heart.
Hello World is a song that says to take a step forward and don't be afraid. When we performed overseas for the first time, we were worried if people would understand us. But we also took a step forward and the results were overwhelming.
We want to support everyone who is challenging themselves. So, we made this song. We knew nothing outside of Japan, but now we know it's wonderful. We wish everyone gets the same chance.
Hello World is all in English. We're really impressed. Can you tell us about why you decided to do this song in English? And what's its message?
Hello World is our song that has the strongest message. Besides music, we really never stepped out of Japan. And now we're performing overseas. It's a dream come true. Trying something new always comes with worries. But one act of courage can change everything.
Oh, and who did the translation for you?
Mr. Oga translated the lyrics. His name in English means Big God. Big God! He's a Japanese rapper, but is also a great singer. So, he directs our songs in English.
He's like a big brother.
Recently, I played a repeat of your original interview. And I have to say, girls, your English was fantastic. Very cute. Have you been studying very hard since then, though? And how did it feel to stand on stage and speak in English in front of so many people? Doing the MCing must have been so difficult and so tiring.
We are still studying English very hard, but we still have a long way to go. We were so nervous to MC because this time there was some comical skits and I even rapped in English. When everyone laughed when we wanted them to laugh, I was like, they understand. It made me very happy.
Memorizing the MC script is tough, but when people get what we're saying, it feels great, and we enjoy communicating in English. There's more to learn, but now we want to talk to more foreign people as possible.
Oh, my suggestion for many foreign people is just say anything. English speakers really do appreciate your efforts, and they can understand, even when you make small mistakes. So don't worry. If you speak with confidence, people will always respond better and help you more. Don't be shy. Don't worry. Be happy.
Thank you. We'll challenge ourselves more.
Thank you, Adam. That advice makes me feel confident. We both can't talk at all, but we love talking to people. If a restaurant is good, we say the food was great. If a girl is kawaii, we tell her you are cute, you are kawaii. We just want to talk. So thank you for the great advice. YANAKIKU wants to talk with you.
You work so hard to involve the audience during every single performance. It's so wonderful to see such energy. Were you pleased to see the UK crowd react in such a positive way?
Of course, even if the audience doesn't know the lyrics, we can dance together. Seeing everyone smile makes us smile. That's what we do this for, to connect our hearts with you. No matter how perfect a performance is, if the audience doesn't connect,
then that's just self-satisfaction. But if we know we connected, it doesn't matter if we were nervous or made some mistake. That's what we call a good show. The latest cheer felt great.
Okay, we see a lot of references to meat and lettuce. Can you please explain what the meat and the lettuce refer to, though?
Oh, the question of the day.
We both love yakiniku. In Japan, we love the meat with lettuce. So, as a metaphor, we are the meat and we want the crowd to be the lettuce that hugs us with love. During the performance, kick the love about meat and lettuce.
YANAKIKU loves meat, especially yakiniku. Try wrapping the meat in lettuce. Just trust me. And YANAKIKU sounds like yakiniku. So, YANAKIKU is meat and the audience is lettuce. A perfect match. You are the lettuce, we are the meat.
Oh my goodness, indeed. This year, you've had a dedicated Hyper Japan stand. How exciting! What things were you selling there?
This time, we bought a lot of merchandise that's not even on sale in Japan. We had all original Japanese towels and stickers, but we recommend the play button the most. The play button is an MP3 music player that has 4 of YANAKIKU songs. Just plug in the earphones and it's ready to go. And it's also a pin badge. London and Japan is far, but we hope you can feel like you're virtually with us through our picture and other merchandise. And you can experience Kimokos with an item designed by our costume designer, Nobu.
Did you have a lot of people stop by to say hello and take lots of photos?
So many people came to our booth. I think the most popular thing was the autograph to Polaroid. Everyone was interested in Kimokos, wanted to take a picture with us. Thank you for making our day!
You also did performances at the Hyper Japan after party, and I heard you sing the very addictive Game Controller. That has to be one of my favourite songs. I really love it. Can you please explain the story behind the lyrics for Game Controller?
We wrote this song just imagining if this world was being controlled by someone, like a game. It's a fun song with both of our ideas.
There's a lot of cool game sounds in the track too. Listen close!
You also introduced new costumes as well in this year's performances. We love them all. You're so stylish. Where do you get the ideas from? And who do you work with on the designs?
The new costumes were made just for the song Orihime. It shined under a black light. We wore it for the first time in London. It's one of our loveliest costumes.
There's a thing called tanzaku in the design. Tanzaku is a piece of paper that Japanese people write wishes on. On July 7th, the costume was made by Nobu.
Are you going to come back for a full UK tour? We really hope that you come back to the UK. And I really hope that you come to Manchester this time. You have to visit the north of England. Don't just stay in London.
We'd love to come back to London anytime, cause we love the town and the people there. It would be great to go to Manchester too.
Yeah, let's go to Manchester and watch soccer. Oh, football. We would love to do a London tour someday.
Thank you, ladies. You really are superb singers, superb dancers, and amazing entertainers. It was a true pleasure to meet you both. Really sad to say goodbye. Do you have any final message for our listeners, though?
I know we live far away, but let's stay connected through the internet and, of course, music. There's not a day we don't think about you. Thank you for supporting. We know you are out there. We are gonna be working harder to put on a better performance. So please come and see us again. Love you!
No matter how far apart we are, our hearts are connected. We'll be back. So don't forget about us. Please! Check our info on our website YANAKIKU.jp and Facebook. Parentheses! We love you! Mwah! Thank you, Adam!
What an amazing interview, I'm sure you'll agree. This is K-Pop Korner, bringing the best of Korean music to the entire world. It's not all about Gangnam Style. This week though, it's a J-pop takeover. YANAKIKU have been at Hyper Japan 2 years in a row now. This is the second time they've been on the show. And despite this being the second interview, it was packed with details, don't you think? These great performers, these fantastic entertainers, have some amazing tunes and they help to write all of their music, all of their lyrics. They work on the choreography, they even help with their costume design. They are the full package. These are no mere puppets, I tell you. The next 4 songs that we're going to play are the tracks that they mentioned in the actual interview. These are songs that they performed live on stage at Hyper Japan earlier this year. These are songs that you won't have heard anywhere else on the radio around the world. This is a K-Pop Korner exclusive. We love YANAKIKU so much and they are very generous, providing these amazing songs. So, get ready for High Beam, then Game Controller, then Ninja Iroha, and the great song that we mentioned towards the end of the interview, Hello World. The song about them taking that brave step forward into the world after never leaving Japan before. These are 4 highly addictive songs. I definitely recommend clearing a space in your living room or wherever you're listening at this very moment and get grooving and dancing and jiving and wiggling your hands in the air, maybe even tapping your toes.
きってどんだけ怖くなんかない世界は簡単だった揺れる誰にも止められないのあの子とあの子が今手と手握ったのだってコントロールされちゃって私とあなたが今出会ったのもきっとコントロールされちゃってまるで気づいてないみたいね躊躇しないでクリアしてね少しの油断をいしたにねその時も私たちゲームオーバー右左ジャンプジャンプジャンプ左右 ABBLR 右左ジャンプジャンプジャンプ左右 ABBLR スタート上上下下レベルを上げてジャンプジャンプ YANAKIKU ヤナキクチャンスチャンスこっから一気にゴールを目指してもレッツビーダッシュ一回バグってストップストップストップストップストップストップストップストップストップリセット君の直感だけ頼りにしてるあとはやるだけ最後に決めちゃって世界はグダグダしてる誰かが止めなきゃないの時は厳しい現世の生まれ我らの使命は天下統一訓練鍛錬修行2000年酸いも甘いも経験中忍と忍と抜き足差し足忍と忍と流し目の術で忍と忍とお色気作戦水遁け飛んでドロンと煙に巻くいろは教えてあげよか忍者のいろは闇と影の中忍者のいろは手取り足取り忍者のいろは手裏剣シュッシュッシュッはっとしたら後ろにご注意あっという間に心は静かみパッと散って夜空駆け回りふっと消えて一夜の幻おう忍者生まれながら授かった美貌これを武器にし世界征服千年万年修行2000年いつだって二人で一つなり忍と忍と油断は大敵忍と忍と耳打ちの術で忍と忍と吐息の作戦水遁け飛んでドロンと煙に巻くいろは教えてあげよか忍者のいろは月明かりの下忍者のいろは極秘任務よ忍者のいろは手裏剣シュッシュッシュッあっとしたら後ろにご注意あっという間に心は静かみパッと散って夜空駆け回りふっと消えて一夜の幻ヤナキク忍びいろは山川谷水ヤナキク日本チャチャチャ山川谷水ヤナキク日本チャチャチャ忍者のいろは教えてあげよか忍者のいろは闇と影の中忍者のいろは手取り足取り忍者のいろは手裏剣 シュシュシュ忍者のいろは教えてあげようか忍者のいろは月明かりの下忍者のいろは極秘任務よ忍者のいろは手裏剣シュシュシュとしたら後ろにご注意あっという間に心は静かみパッと散って夜空駆け回りふっと消えて一夜の幻おー忍者忍者のいろは
You heard the inspirational Hello World. And then before that, it was High Beam, Game Controller, and Ninja Iroha. 4 songs that YANAKIKU performed live on the Hyper Japan main stage earlier this year. We hope you're enjoying this episode of K-Pop Korner. It is indeed a J-pop takeover, if you hadn't already guessed. We're going to play you 2 songs that nobody else has heard before, other than in some performances over in Japan. We're going to play you Golden Guy and Hito Hito. YANAKIKU has an amazing selection of songs, enough to fill a whole album that would wow fans around the world. As you've heard during this show, there are some cracking songs, and that's not all, there are more. There's a song that was released as part of an advert recently in Japan, and of course there's their first single, Miwaku no Lady, which unfortunately we don't have the full version of, and we also know that they're busy writing new songs at this very moment. These are talented girls. Yana and Kiku are amazing. We've said it before, we'll say it again. They truly wowed us. They wow audiences wherever they go, be it in China, America, South Korea, here over in Europe, in the UK, and hopefully across mainland Europe sometime next year. Maybe even doing a full UK tour next year as well. They have big plans. They are big talents indeed. And we thank them for being on the show. And we thank you for listening, because this is the end of the show. We're going to play out the rest of the show with Golden Guy and Hito Hito. So I will wish you the best of weeks. If you want to know more details about show guests, playtimes, where you can listen to the show, etc., head over to twitter.com or facebook.com/K-Pop Korner UK, and that is Corner with a K. It's K-Pop Korner UK. Have an amazing week. Catch you again soon. Enjoy these 2 songs. Stay safe.
私も私